Cryonics is the science that places a body in a frozen state until such time as the illness or condition that terminated its life force can be medically treated. Thus far, no human being has returned from a cryonic suspension. Until tonight.
But instead of listening, she gets defensive and flips it on him, making him feel like he's the problem. He just wanted to be heard. He just wanted to feel understood. But instead, he questions if opening up was a mistake. He goes silent, not because he's fine, but because he's tired of feeling unheard. It's not weakness. It's not complaining. It's his heart asking for peace, for respect, for effort. A man will stop talking when he feels it doesn't matter. And once he shuts down, it's hard to get him back. Because silence for him is protection. He needs patience, not pressure. Support, not judgment. Listen before he stops trusting. Understand before he lets go. Because when he's done for good.
Touch your husband before he starts to feel like he doesn't matter. Because here's the truth. If the only time he gets affection is when he's done something right, that's not love. That's a reward system. Affection is not a paycheck he has to clock in for. You're not his boss, and he's not applying for your approval. He's your husband. The man who works hard, carries weight you do not see, and still comes home needing you. Most men won't say they feel unloved. They'll just stop reaching, stop trying, and start wondering if they're even wanted anymore. So touch him, pull him close, kiss him first, meet him at the door when he gets home. Let your hands remind him, you are still mine. I still choose you. You do not have to earn that.
fact that President Trump said this to their faces tells you everything you need to know.
Hi, Chuck. He used to love me when I was a Democrat, you know. A special hello to all of you in this room who have known and loved me for many, many years. It's true. The politicians. They've had me to their homes. They've introduced me to their children. I've become their best friends in many instances. They've asked for my endorsement, and they always wanted my money, and even called me really a dear, dear friend. But then, suddenly, decided when I ran for president as a Republican that I've always been a no-good, rotten, disgusting scoundrel. And they totally forgot about me. But that's okay.
I like that. No pickup lines, no misunderstandings. Just instinct in nature.
White people do not hate black people. But white people is tired of the degenerate behavior that is coming out of the black community. They're tired of all the whining and crying coming from the black community. And they're tired of black people not doing anything about their own issues. And I know black people are going to say, well, take your ass to a sundown town. But have you been to y'all neighborhoods lately? Those are sundown towns. And the point that I'm trying to make is that your everyday white person that is in your local supermarket, they are not sitting there thinking about, what can I do to make this black person's life worse? The fact is, black people seems to have a problem with this top 1%, the people at the top. And quite frankly, white people have a problem with these people as well. And I think white people just know that black people are more than capable of being productive members of society. And they can see outside looking in that we're choosing not to do better. We're choosing to be a part of the system. And quite frankly, white people have been trying to tell black people for years that the Democratic Party is not for them. But black people, with their heads at their own asses, will not listen, and they just call them racist. White people and black people built this country together, and I think it's about time we start having some respect for each other.
Cheap grace. That is, when you go out and commit all these sins, and all you have to do is ask for forgiveness, you're forgiven, and you're wiped clean. This was the cheapest possible grace that I've ever seen asked for. They committed murder in the expectation that God was going to.